Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dani Caicedo, and today it's a very special video because it's the first video that I'm doing a card reading, and so I'm very excited about it, and I hope you guys enjoy this reading. It's gonna be a twin flame reading, and I pulled some cards to see what's the energy overall going on right now with twin flames, and how to um, keep going deeper in your path. And so the first card that I pulled is like attracts like. And if you long for more love, be more loving. And this is the card. I'm using, I don't know if you can see it. I'm using the Oracle card, Whispers of Love. And so this card is very interesting because first of all, like she's holding like this little like doll, if you can see there. And to me that's kind of like, it's when like you kind of like really holding your inner child. That's the energy that I feel about it, and like how important it is to support yourself and nourish yourself and give yourself the support that you need in your journey, especially on your twin flame journey. And that, if you want your twin flame to be more loving with you, then that only means that what you really want is to be more loving with yourself and give yourself all of that love that you think you want from your twin flame or from just someone. And also as you give yourself that love and as you deepen in your relationship with yourself, you're also going to be able to give more love to your twin flame, to understand your twin flame more, because you're understanding yourself more, and from that place you can actually have like a better communication. And so the best way for you to give yourself the love is with the mirror exercise, and which is a tool that Jerry Joliet teach in their book Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover. I'll link that down below so you guys can take a look. There is a whole chapter that talks about the mirror exercise. If you are aware of the mirror exercise, then use the mirror exercise to find out where you can love yourself more, and where you can be more loving with yourself. Maybe like you're being too harsh with yourself, and like really find the part of you where you're being like not loving. And so I feel like overall, right, like the energy of twin flames is really saying like there's more love is required, and you can always tap into the infinite energy source of love, and that's there are no limits of how love you can receive. And so as you choose to heal your blocks, as you choose to heal what's blocking you from loving yourself more and from loving the rest more, you're gonna feel more relieved. And so that's pretty much the first card. And then the second card is I love you. These are powerful words, and yeah, that's the card right there. And I feel that this is a message from your twin flame, and your twin flame loves you, and there is nothing for you to worry about. Like I was saying, as you deepen the relationship with yourself, as you love yourself more, you're also gonna be able to see that your twin flame is loving you through what they are showing you, what they are mirroring you. And if you are not feeling loved by your twin flame, then that's just showing you that you need to take care of yourself more. You need to see where you're not valuing yourself and give yourself that value. And remember that at the core, beyond the upsets and the fights and all the things, the chaser dynamic, which is not really like the runner chaser dynamic, it's just you running from yourself. Like you can heal all of this just by realizing that the truth is that your twin flame loves you and you are loved. And so it's safe for you to acknowledge this truth, and to like humbly look at the places where you are not allowing to receive this love. So yeah, that's this card. And then the next card is turn on your heart light. reflect on a time when you experienced love. So this is the card right there. And yeah, so when we um, visualize, you know, because this is saying experience, reflect on a time when you experience love. So it's kind of like just it really inviting you to connect with like maybe a memory, maybe a time where you felt loved by yourself and you just felt loved overall. Reflect on that, go back to that and give yourself that love, and you know, turn on your heart light, meaning like, you know, there is only love at the core of your being, and you have the power to turn that light of love on, so you can you can shine from within. And so I feel like if this is the next card that's coming, is just like a kind of like a call for action in a way, that you need to turn that light on in your heart. You know, and if you have like all of these thoughts that like you're not loved, or that you're not loved, or that there's something wrong with you or something, just let that go and recognize that as just like blocks that need to be addressed. And you know, just connect with that love, that light that is within you, that you know comes from within you. You can tap into that, and you can also meditate, you know, this that helps a lot. um, so yeah. The next card we have, love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. And so here is the card. Let me put it closer. Yeah, and this card is perfect because it kind of like it's the next piece, you know. The previous card was actually, you know, telling us you are divine, like tap with you know, into the light of love in your heart. And now this is kind of like validating what the other cards say, and like, you know, what the message was. And so yeah, recognize yourself as divine, recognize yourself as lovable, and that no matter how many mistakes you've done, you made in, you know, in your life, don't see them as just like bad things, you know, like see them as opportunities to grow, to let go of all the patterns or habits that don't serve you, that just drag you down, and you know, claim the strength to overcome these patterns and these habits, so you can actually, you know, come out of it, you know, stronger and peaceful. And by doing that, you are going to experience that divinity that you hold, that you are within you, and that sets you free. So yeah, don't focus on, you know, what you do wrong or things like that. Like, look at that with a, you know, very open heart, knowing that, yeah, like that's, you know, looking at that can only help you be a better version of yourself. But don't allow guilt to like get in the way. And if, you know, guilt comes in, just release it and keep claiming your divinity. And so yeah, it seems that like the, you know, your twin flame is calling you, you know, inviting you to claim that divinity within you. And that's, you know, if you, I remember watching a class from Jevin Shalian, what they were saying, like, you know, if you feel so good with yourself and you feel like full, it was the book, I think, in the book, and if you feel like, you know, joyful and all of these, you know, beautiful feelings, then naturally your twin flame wants to be with you, and naturally you want to be around yourself, and you feel good to be with yourself, and then your union can easily unfold as well. And so yeah, it's a beautiful card. And then the last card is practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. And this is the card. Okay, yeah, so this is a beautiful card that, you know, just comes to kind of like close the, you know, like the reading and the message of this reading, because how this is actually saying, like, in order for you to do everything that like the previous cards mention, You have to have compassion for yourself. You need to be compassionate. You need to know that without having that compassion for yourself, you can't really succeed, because if you don't have compassion for yourself, you're gonna just kind of like enter into this game of like shaming yourself, and that doesn't really help you, you know. And so have compassion. You're learning, like we are all learning, you know. We None of us came, you know, to just all like, you know, enlightened, and you know, we are that because we come from love, right? We are divine beings and we are love, but we do need to heal the separation consciousness that, you know, exists here, right? And so, but we don't need to make it real. We can just realize that as like a block, like a movie that's playing in or a memory in your brain, and you can totally shift that. You have the power to shift that. You have the power to change that and transform it into a beautiful awakening, into a beautiful and like peaceful feeling. And as you do that, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna feel healed, and you're gonna be able to enjoy, even if there are blocks to heal, even if there are challenges to overcome. And so have a lot of compassion for yourself as you move through this healing, as you heal what you are being called to heal. And like, you can also take this video as a message of, where are you called to love yourself? Where are you called to love your union with your twin flame? Like, where are you called to love? Just to love. And yeah, just once again, release shame and choose to see beyond that, and choose to have compassion for yourself, and just keep going deeper with loving yourself and loving your twin flame, and you know, keep going deeper with this beautiful journey that only takes you, you know, closer and closer to God, to divinity, to the source. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this card reading. Please comment below. I would love to hear how you feel about it too, and yeah, let's just connect. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.